So recently, I saw a live stream where this guy, Paul, was talking about how black men are Asian women's last choice. So Paul is a black guy who went to Thailand, and it's obvious that he was very dissatisfied with the treatment that he got from the women there. You know, the Thai ladies. I guess they weren't showing him the love that he was expecting.
What up, guys? This is one and only Travel Time with Paul. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share this video. Before I get into the topic of the video, I would like to give a mini monologue. Now I got a few more videos I've been working on that I got in the vault ready to drop this week. I'ma feed you guys well this week. I'm done starving these YouTube streets. But I digress. Now today we'll be talking about two cornballs, two American black passport bros who decided to go to Kazakhstan. One of them in particular is a YouTuber. You can find him all throughout the the Facebook travel space, promoting the hell out of Kazakhstan not too long ago. Black men, get your passport, come to Kazakhstan. The women over here in Kazakhstan love us. They want us, they waiting on us. It's not a lot of us here. Wouldn't you want to keep it like that? I mean, have you been watching what's been going on in Colombia lately? The women over there are requesting men to buy them cars, handbags, all kind of shit. The same thing that y'all complain about the women doing over here. They're now doing it in the DR in Colombia now. Man, I just don't get it. Y'all keep talking about pookies, but I bet you if it was some pookies that was in this situation at this nightclub that y'all was in Kazakhstan, they would have had enough sense to read the room and avoided this situation altogether. But you two Negroes were so thirsty. Y'all, it was obvious that the Kazakhstan men didn't want y'all messing with their women, but y'all was willing to put y'all wigs on the line to keep messing with the damn local men, women, or whatever. Y'all want some Asian exotic peace sleeve that damn bad? My goodness, man, goodness gracious. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna come back with my commentary on it. Better yet, I'm just gonna give my reaction throughout the video. Oh, and fair use, man, fair use. But before I play the video, one of these guys that I'm talking about, he did a video throwing shots at me last year. A lot of guys that subscribe to him, they know what I'm talking about. He claimed that I'm obese. I went to Thailand dressed up like the 2006 Young Jeezy. That's why I couldn't get any play from normal women in Asia or whatever, because I was dressed up like a rapper. And the only women I probably was able to attract was hip hop thoughts from the nightclub. Now, I didn't even knew this bald-headed, cheap, steroided up, Carl Winslow, Dr. Fear from Fresh Prince Bel-Air looking Negro existed until he talked about me. And the only reason he brought me up, because at the time I was kind of hot on these YouTube streets in the travel space. So he was trying to get some of my shine. So I saw him throwing stones my direction, but I ain't paying him no attention. I just been sitting back watching him for a whole year, waiting to pounce on him like a Siberian tiger. And now it's that time. And he gave me all the ammunition I need. Now it's time for war. So he said I was dressed up like a 2006 Young Jeezy. That's why I wouldn't get any women in Thailand. This the same guy who went to Thailand, Pattaya to be example, Pattaya. The only women he was able to get was women on soy 6. Now, if anybody been to Thailand, the only women on soy 6 is pay for play, freelancers, shit like that. I even got a video of him going to the yellow ATM machine just to go trick off on the women over there. I mean, he did admit that he was a career sugar daddy. Now, he's most likely gonna die tricking. You can look at this man from head to toe and tell, man, he ain't got no, I don't like to use gang, but man, this dude is whack, yo. He's straight up lame. I've seen a damn wooden box of watermelon with more personality than this dude. This man got the personality equivalent of a dry turnip. The string beans I ate from KFC 2 days ago had more personality than this fool. But he got the audacity to talk about me, talking about I didn't have any game. That's why I couldn't get women in Southeast Asia. So let me play this video and I'm gonna give my commentary as the video play or whatever. And fair use.
All Kazakh men are gonna behave violently when they see a foreigner with a local girl. But a high enough percentage of them will, to the point where you gotta be extra mindful of your surroundings in nightclub situations. The types of guys who I've seen start fights, who you need to watch out for, are the ones who are in the nightclub getting rejected by women. Those guys are in super beta desperation mode. And when they see the girl that rejected
Oh, okay. Say it's the beta male himself. Cause there ain't nothing alpha about you.
them trying to get close to you, that really makes them angry. The jealousy thing is pretty big here. And if you're seen with an attractive Kazakh girl, you'll probably get dirty looks from those guys.
Wait a minute. Isn't this the same place you trying to convince passport bros to travel to? So if you know that the Kazakh man would get pretty jealous of men, that's not one of them mess with the women, why in the hell would you want more Black American men to come to a place like that to put their life on the line? What, you want them to end up like the brother from Austin, Texas that went to Greece and got his wig split in half like a cantaloupe? Is that what you wanted? But I digress. Let's let the video play.
Who can't get any women. And that's what happened to me multiple times when I was in
Can't get any
Kazakhstan.
women.
The night I brought my friend Francois out to the nightclub, we had barely stepped onto the dance floor and started dancing when we caught the attention of some local ladies. The guys on the dance floor that the ladies had previously rejected were not happy about that. One particular guy, this guy in the video wearing a black shirt, reacted super aggressively, super quickly. I mean, within a few seconds of him noticing that the girls were looking at us, he got super aggressive and acted like he was about to lunge at me and fight me. Like, he went from 0 to 100 super quickly, like a freaking animal. Thankfully, one of his friends held him back and calmed him down. But for the rest of the night, he was hounding me and Francois, trying to threaten us away from talking.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You say his friend held him back and calmed him down. If I was there, and I'm talking about me, if I was at that nightclub, you know what I would have done the minute I see him coming at you or trying to charge at you? I would have came over there like I was trying to break it up. Then I would have grabbed your arms and let him get the best of your dumb ass.
To threaten us away from talking to the girls. It should be noted that this guy was super sweaty and had terrible breath. And every woman he approached on the dance floor would quickly move away from him. So of course,
how you know all that? How you know he had terrible breath? I mean, you let this man get that damn close to you? That go to show you a hoe right there. You let this man get that many. He got close enough where you was able to smell his breath. See, guys, these guys be talking about pookies, but ain't none street smart about neither one of these guys in this situation. They some square ass lames. These guys corny. Hell, hey, man, I passed the damn cornfield out I-70 in Kansas, and I don't think it was more cornier than these two suckers right here. They extra corny, but then these to be the same lames that keep talking about pookies every 5 minutes, like Pookie thinking about them.
Large amount of attention that me and Francois were getting from the girls just for being there and being who we are. And a short while later,
being who you are,
guy approached me, and he was somewhat friendly at first, and he shook my hand and asked,
being who you are, what you mean in them American assholes, doing like the typical Americans, going to these countries acting all arrogant and shit, looking down on the locals, looking down on the local men because you got the US dollar, and you feel like you better than them or whatnot. What you fail to realize, them same dudes, I guess if he go freshen up, he probably still can most likely pull a better woman than you in his own country. Maybe not at that nightclub that y'all was at, but of course, in any of these countries, the women gonna always go after the women that's worth something, that they gonna always go after their man first before they go for a man from another country or whatever.
He took my hand and asked me where I'm from. I told him I was from America, and then he pulled out his phone and typed in Russian using a translator app. He showed me the translation, and it said, "These are our
Wait
women."
a minute.
And he gestured at the
Yo, dumbass, know they speak what's the language Russia speak? Slavic, something like that. Well, let's just say speak Russian. You knew this, and you know right now, the Russians don't really care for Americans like that. But yo stupid green ass told this man you was American. You couldn't just lie to him and tell him you was Nigerian or from Ghana or from the UK or just anywhere else. You told him you was American. Like you was gonna get some bragging points, like that was gonna keep him from whooping your ass. As you notice, that upset him even more because you told him you was American, fool.
translator app. He showed me the translation, and it said, "These are our women," and he gestured at the women on the dance floor. For a second, I thought he was saying that he had come there with the group of girls that were near us, like he was their chaperone for the night. But then it dawned on me that he was saying that the women on the dance floor belonged to the Kazakh men, and that I'm not to sexually pursue any of them. So it became fairly clear to me that I was in a hostile situation where a lot of the men there didn't want me interacting with the girls, and they probably didn't want me in the nightclub at all. And man, the girls just wouldn't stay away from us. I was trying to play it cool because I didn't want any fights to happen, but the girls on the dance floor kept approaching us and trying to dance with us. I mean, bro, the girls there were displaying really high interest, and they were really beautiful. Like, I think it'd be any man's dream to go onto the dance floor and have a swarm of women this beautiful.
You said the women was displaying high interest. Could it be because they probably was most likely pros, freelancers, or hookers, and they was only displaying high interest because they wanted some of them US dollars? Could that what it have been? You didn't think about that, huh? They want some of them C notes, most likely.
Of women this beautiful, hoping they could dance with you. And it was a very frustrating situation because we had all these hot chicks around us who wanted to be near us, but we had to watch our backs because those jealous Kazakh guys were circling around us, trying to jump in and interfere with the connection that some of the girls were trying to make with us. Francois isn't really a nightclub.
If the club, I mean, damn, you want some Kazakh peace leave that damn bad that you was willing to get your wig pushed back in a hostile environment like that, if it got that damn bad, y'all should have just left and went to another venue, or why even go to a nightclub in another damn country anyway? You asking for trouble, you square ass lanes.
Francois isn't really a nightclub guy, and it took a lot of effort for me to drag him out, so I wanted him to have a fun time. I wasn't really focusing on the ladies. I spent most of my time watching Francois's back, trying to keep the jealous guys from jumping in and crowding his space, because one of those guys was trying really hard to keep Francois away from the girl that Francois was dancing with. By the way, if you're an American man who's wondering how I have so much money and free time to be in the nightclub fighting with Kazakh guys,
I had to pause it because I wasn't gonna let this fool promote his product on my damn channel. Hell no, so I'm gonna have to skip over that.
I don't usually go to a nightclub because sometimes there's a very rowdy crowd and some things can happen. So I usually spend a lot when we are.
Man, this dude sound like a thrift store Barack Obama. Then he got some water. I went back to the dance floor. Boy, you sound like man. I can see how the Cassie guy could mistake Danny as being his guy, boyfriend or whatever. I mean, look at Danny. He's from ATL. He looked like Danny looked like he's ready to go down to Midtown Atlanta any day and suck up the whole Rainbow Coalition until his knees cracked. The man looked fruitier than the goddamn tropical forest and down there in the Amazon.
Don't try to dance. The most attractive guy, and he's not the most well put together guy. It looks like he just threw.
What in the hell does that have to do with any damn thing? He's not an attractive guy, and he's not a well put together guy. You think you think the women over there go off the same American standards that the women over here go off? By y'all logic, the women over there are not superficial like that. Ain't that what y'all said? I mean, don't y'all preach get your passport bros because the women don't care about your height. They don't care about how you dress. They just want a good man or provider, somebody that's gonna take good care of them. But all of a sudden you talking about this man appearance? I wonder what you look like, you crocodile Dundee looking son of a bitch.
Looks like he just threw anything on and went to the club, to be honest. So he comes out and...
Well, I tell you, some of these black passport bros gotta be some of the arrogant, lamest son of a bitches I ever ran across on YouTube. It's a reason they couldn't get... Now, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I'm not gonna be one of them guys that's simping for American women over here. Yes, the dating life in America is fucked up. I get it, it's trash. But these same guys right here that I'm reacting to, they play a big part in this shit. I ain't got good conversation to get with these women, don't know how to talk to them, so they use their wallet. They thought because they were successful and drove a nice car and had a Rolex, that was gonna get the woman and keep that woman. It probably got her. You probably was able to get in bed with her. That was about it, but you couldn't keep her. Well, let me just play the video, man. It's some corny ass shit. Lame as they come. Wait a minute. Let me get something straight. You didn't know this Kazakh woman from a can of paint, right? You just met her at this nightclub, but you was willing to be her shield. You was willing to like tell a Kazakh man that you was her boyfriend. Let me say something right quick before I play the rest of this video. We almost done. What's up with you lame ass black passport bros going to these countries? First of all, let me say this. There's another YouTuber named Austin. He did this same shit. He went to a nightclub in Nairobi, Kenya, about a year ago. And he was messing with this Kenyan chick. Y'all probably seen her before on his channel. She invited a bunch of her female Kenyan friends to the nightclub. There was a few Kenyan dudes sitting at the table with them. They was cool with Austin. The Kenyan women was complaining about the Kenyan guys being at the table. They were telling Austin how they didn't feel comfortable with the Kenyan guys being at the table, right? They wanted them to leave. This green ass Negro Austin didn't know how to read the room, not knowing the only reason they wanted these Kenyan guys to move away from the table because they knew damn well the minute they tried to use Austin, they was planning on misusing Austin. They was planning on getting Austin to buy drinks for all the women that was at the table all damn night or whatever. And they knew the Kenyan dudes was gonna pull Austin to the side and say something about it. So they didn't want the guys to basically I guess you could say cop block, but yeah, that's what was going on. So Austin being green and thirsty as hell, thinking with his dick, didn't know how to read the room well, he gonna get his simp ass up, approach these Kenyan dudes. Hey, they want y'all to get away from this table. They don't want y'all here. Now, I guess in his mind, he was thinking, well, yeah, I want these dudes gone too because they gonna block me from getting some peace leave tonight. Not knowing they would have saved this dumb ass some money, cause they know they women and look like they was cool enough to be like, hey, my bro, hey, they trying to use you, man. Don't you buy all them women no damn drinks. That's exactly what they trying to do. But what y'all think happened? Once his foolish ass got up and ran these Kenyan guys away from the table because he let these women use him as a send out, he spent at least $200 or $300 in US dollars buying drinks for all these damn women. But I digress. Oh, before I digress, what I wanted to say, that's basically how these two suckers right here going out. Boy, American black men, y'all so damn thirsty to sleep with these other races of women. Y'all, man, this is why you keep hearing about so many guys getting scoped down in Colombia. This the very reason why.
She comes over.
I told y'all. Now, what if that Kazakhstan knew some damn type of Muay Thai or had a small knife in his pocket and would have just stabbed this dude in the liver or the kidneys or something? You shitted, man. You a goddamn fool. I hope you got some. Was the Cassie Peace League really worth it? I would have left that woman alone. I would have went on about my business, for real.
And then he goes off into some tirade where he walks away speaking very loudly. Then he walks back over in our direction and he's speaking very loudly. And he's speaking, I think, in Kazakh. So he's talking to the girl and she's just looking like very confused and bewildered. And later, after he finishes, she tells me that, he says that I'm a Kazakh guy, you're a Kazakh girl. Why are you dancing with this foreigner? He's not supposed to be dancing with Kazakh girls. Kazakh women are only for us. And I'm thinking, like, he really said that? She says, yeah, he's crazy. He really said that. So I knew at that point that it was a bad mistake to go to the club because I had heard from my YouTube video.
This is why you should have followed your first mind. Captain Save Ass.
That I did in Kazakhstan, that Kazakh guys are really aggressive. And I even had some death threats on my YouTube channel after I made a video about being black in Kazakhstan and about how...
Did y'all just hear that? This cat just said he got death threats down in the comment section on one of his videos, being black in Kazakhstan. This is another thing you black passport bros need to stop doing. Now, I'm not doing this shit because y'all probably think I'm dissing y'all, but I'm trying to look out for y'all dumbasses. Stop, when y'all make a video, stop putting black man, do Vietnamese women want black men? This is how you get a Vietnamese woman as a black man and dumbass shit. American black men are the only ones use race for everything. Y'all supposed to be so pro-black, but y'all dating every woman when y'all leave America but black women. I even heard an idiot say, we need to start a black community in Thailand. How in the hell you gonna do that without black women? You need black women to start a black community any damn where. And I'm being honest. What you think because you black and you impregnate a Thai woman, that's gonna make the child black off top? Hell no.
Talking to Kazakh women was easier than talking to women in the West or in Europe, and how I could potentially...
Now, any man would be mad if you label a goddamn video as Kazakh women are easier than talking to women in the West. Y'all don't learn from these other guys' mistake. Isn't that what got also ran out of Brazil? He had a video, something like some shit like, Brazil women are easy. Okay. That's the end of them two cornballs videos. We won't play no more of that shit. Man, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment even watching that shit. Now, these are the same guys that one of the guys tried to talk about my appearance or whatever. But if you look at him, like I said earlier in the video, this man look like he belongs in any Zesty Rainbow Club down in Atlanta. I mean, this man looked fruity as hell. He kept going back to Thailand, because let's be real, he wasn't looking for no Thai woman. He probably was really looking for lady boys. Now, make sure y'all leave y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. And for all my black travel bros, quit making these corny titles. This is why black men should go to Saudi Arabia. The women love us there. This is why black men should go to Pluto. The aliens want our BBCs and shit like that. This is why black men should go to Jupiter. This is why black men should go to Venus. This is why you should become an astronaut and get a space age passport. They love us in Uranus. Well, however you pronounce that motherfucker. Hell. But make sure y'all like and subscribe. And until next time, I'm out. And there'll most likely be a part 2 to this video because he did another video how he almost got his ass kicked a few nights before this incident happened at a club in Kazakhstan. But I digress. 1.